Alright, it is Friday, May 10th, 2019 at 1:17 p.m. Let's take a look at some earthquakes. Alright, so apparently the USGS Big Quakes had a preliminary 5.8 earthquake in Vanuatu on May 10th. It had a preliminary 5.6 earthquake in Kermadec Islands region on May 10th as well, and a 6.3 in Kyushu, Japan on May 9th. It also had a 5.6 in Kyushu, Japan. Also had a 5.8 in central Peru on May 8th. And a 7.2 earthquake in eastern New Guinea region, Papua New Guinea, on May 6th. So it's been very active with very large earthquakes. Let's take a look quickly here at the USGS. Let's take a look here at the swarm in Japan that happened recently. There is a 6.1 earthquake in Miyazaki-shi, Japan, at a 23 kilometers in depth. Also a 5.1 east-northeast of Nishinan, Japan, at 3.5 kilometers in depth. A 4.9 magnitude earthquake in Miyazaki-shi, Japan, at 35.3 kilometers in depth. And a 4.6 magnitude earthquake 45 kilometers east-southeast of Nishinan, Japan, and 10 kilometers in depth. Alright, let's zoom out here and see what else is happening around the world. We have a 4.1 in Bandar Abbas, Iran. We have a 5.0 in Kurlisuk, Russia, 35 kilometers in depth. We also have a lot happening in the Papua New Guinea area. A 5.0 in 217 kilometers east-northeast of Papandeta, Papua New Guinea, with a tsunami icon. I'm not sure if there actually was a tsunami there. Also a 5.3, 156 kilometers south-southwest of Lata Solomon Islands in 10 kilometer depth. Also a 5.8 earthquake 29 kilometers southwest of Insengel, Vanuatu, 111 kilometers in depth. Also a 5.1 south of the Fiji Islands, 537 kilometers in depth. That's pretty deep. Also a 5.6 east-northeast of Raoul Island, New Zealand, 10 kilometers in depth. And a 5.2, 123 kilometers south-southwest of Hihifo, Tonga, 93.6 kilometers in depth. Also, some earthquakes in South America, a 4.5, 99 kilometers north of Tocopilla, Chile, at 49.6 kilometers in depth, and a 4.7 in Palma, Sola, Argentina, at 22.5 kilometers in depth. Also one in Nicaragua at a 4.4 magnitude earthquake at 82 kilometers in depth, and a 2.8 in Colon, Costa Rica at 10 kilometers in depth. There's also a swarm happening in the Puerto Rico area and Dominican Republic area. There is a 2.7 in the Romana, Dominican Republic at 87 kilometers in depth. Also a 2.7 earthquake in Rincon, Puerto Rico at 126 kilometers in depth. A 2.5 in Puerto Real, Puerto Rico, 71 kilometers in depth. And a 2.5 in Piedra Gorda, Puerto Rico at 113 kilometers in depth. Also a 2.9 in Arecibo, Puerto Rico at 28 kilometers in depth. And a 2.7 in Tierras Nuevas, Poniente, Puerto Rico at 45 kilometers in depth. Alright, let's zoom out and see what else is happening across the world. I think Alaska has a couple. Has a 2.7 in Noatak, Alaska, a 2.7 in Kobuk, Alaska, a 3.2 in Big Lake, Alaska, a 3.3 in Chiricahua, Alaska, a 3.8 in Adak, Alaska, and a 4.1 in Adak, Alaska. Alright, let's take a look quickly here at the earthquake monitor. This one is an alternate earthquake head source for earthquakes, because I like to see the alternate sources of earthquakes. This one has a 2.6 magnitude earthquake in eastern Tennessee, 12 kilometers in depth, and a 2.2 in southeastern Missouri at 4 kilometers in depth. There's also a 2.7 in western Texas, 10 kilometers in depth, and an earthquake of magnitude 2.1, 15 kilometers in depth in Washington State. There's also in southern Idaho a 2.7 magnitude earthquake with 9 kilometers in depth. Let's take a look quickly here at the Hawaiian area. Hawaii is experiencing a 2.2 magnitude earthquake in the Hawaii region, Hawaii, 9 kilometers in depth, and a 2.4, a 2.1, and a 2.1, 23 kilometers in depth. So Hawaii is still pretty active with all these earthquakes. And look how active the Australia region is. Look at that. That whole region is having 5.8, 5.8, 4.4. So it's pretty much active in this whole southeastern Pacific Ocean region, as well as the Japan area. Let's take a look again at the Japan area. 5 earthquakes, 6.1 in Kyushu, Japan, 5.1 in Kyushu, Japan, 5.6 in Kyushu, Japan, a 4.9, and a 4.6 in Kyushu, Japan. So the Japan region right now is pretty active and awake. Hopefully no more larger earthquakes happen there. Alright, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more headlines. See you guys next time. God bless.